Today, Tim has completely dismantled my computer desk. We're doing some slight tweaks basically to make it so that my posture can be a little bit better. My sitting position, my screen use, everything is just getting a teeny little tweak, but it all requires more than a teeny bit of work. So, Tim's doing that. I'm watching some anime. I'm watching Sound Euphonium. And I slept like less than 3 hours last night, so I'm feeling really tired, even though I haven't actually really done anything useful today. So, yeah. Bit of a plant update. It is now fall/winter. Lemon cucumber has died off. These little guys never really had a chance to grow. Spaghetti squash has pretty much died off. These ones are just leaving them in the sun to ripen. There is one spot here that's still kind of growing and decided to grow a new squish. So this part's still alive, but pretty much everything else is just dying off, and these are all needing to be ripened. Tomato is a behemoth, and we're actually starting to get some ripe tomatoes, which we're gonna pick. Pretty much all the herbs are just doing their herb things. And blackberry. We haven't actually eaten anything off of it, but there have been some berries that have gotten ripe and stiff. Looks like we got a ladybug. Still haven't figured out where to put the ivy, but it is growing a lot more than it used to be. Strawberry, same thing, we never really picked or ate anything off of it, but it is flourishing. Next year it should be a lot better. And the sunflower that the birds planted seems like it's unhappy. I think it's probably going to die. It's been really cold lately though. I don't know if these ones are ready or not. Oh, that smells really good. It just explodes with flavor. It's way better than the store-bought. Okay. So the first thing we have is Money World Create Your Own Vinyl Art Toy, including wipe-off markers apparently, mini money. So that'll be an art project. Through Loot Crate apparently. Bubble wrap. Lots of bubble wrap. Lots of bubble wrap and something very heavy. I don't think there's a letter in here. Unless it's in here. Oh, maybe. There is something? Nope. This is instructions. Oh. The purple, all purple, what do these called even? Like heat packs, I think? Little ones. Oh, and so you can use them cold or hot. Neck, shoulder, back, lower back, classic, and hand warmer. Ooh! Maybe just how it works. Instructions. ×3. But no letter. Ooh, nice. I don't think I've ever seen purple ones. This one's already purple. Just like click it. Ooh. It's a chain reaction. And now it's nice and toasty warm. Pretty dark clouds out today. Hopefully those disperse by tomorrow because we're planning on going to Gosford Park. Haven't got too much done today. Mostly just played with makeup and trying to do some top secret stuff on the computer. But generally been a relaxed day. I'm in less pain today than I have been the last couple days. I've been having a lot of nerve problems in my neck and also in my jaw and in my teeth, and basically this whole area is just in pain. Yeah, taking it casual, trying to be positive, trying to be self-loving, put on makeup just to try and be happy with myself, because I haven't been. And tomorrow we're gonna see if we can go to Gosford Park, see what the weather's like. There's some pretty dark and brooding clouds out there, but hopefully it's nice out and we can go for a walk. Going out today, we're going to try and go to Gosford Park. Just calling the cab now. Why I say try, because we haven't got there yet. You never know what's going to happen, but tried to do some more natural kind of makeup today. Bit of a smoky eye. I'm not very good at those, so it's not technically a smoky eye, I don't think, but similar. Got a nice bag of snacks and we're about ready to go. So it looks like I spoke too soon. Well, I said it. We're trying to go, but won't say we're there until we're there. Apparently the taxi company we called, which took over for the taxi company that went out of business last time we tried to go somewhere, they just don't have anybody available today. At all. Period. So we called somebody else to try and get them to drive us, and then they said they could, but then they're busy, so now we're going to have lunch, and then hopefully at some point later today we'll get to go out. But at least right now it's sunny, so hopefully it'll still be sunny when we get there. Can confirm sunshine and blue sky does exist. It has been pouring rain all morning. Hopefully this sun and blue sky stays until later this evening, or later this afternoon at least, so that we can enjoy Gosford Park in relative dryness. Yeah, while we're waiting, I'll show you all some of the new apps I've been installing. I'd say Watertime Pro is probably the best single app I've installed in a very long time. To get the cats, you actually have to pay a little bit of money. I think to get the cats and to get the, you can get a widget. But yeah, so you can have a little gray cat, a little orange cat breaking out the little water bubble. But basically, this literally is just, it tracks how much water you're drinking. And the biggest thing is it has reminders that you can set. So I have it set every hour, basically. It comes up with a little reminder, and it says things like, don't forget to drink water, it's good for your body, or like, like positive things, basically. Oh, and Dailyo, that's the other one. This is the most recent install, actually, but I'm not sure if this is gonna be like fully what I use. I might look for something else that's a bit better or works like more for what I want, but basically same thing. This has, you can set an alarm, and it'll ask you once a day like what your mood was, basically. And I'm using it for mood and pain generally, just so that I can look back and be like, oh, I was in pain that day, or I was feeling depressed that day, or whatever else. So I'm still kind of looking for a better way to track my mood and my pain. I have tried also doing it in my journal, but I don't think that's the most effective way. So I've also been watching like a criminal amount of anime lately. I'm really into, basically, I've never really been into slice of life anime before, but I've been super, super, super into all the different slice of life anime where characters are like really passionate about something. I feel like Project Runway and what is it, Top Chef and stuff like that. Those are also like really high on my list of like watching someone else be like really, really, really like driven and passionate and like going for something that they believe in so much. I think those are really positive for me to watch, except for the really drama episodes. Depends on the season, I guess. I haven't watched the most recent seasons of either of them, but yeah. And we've got the spaghetti squashes just ripening in the sunlight, and this was the previous clamp, which has multiple repairs, including, I think this is part of a car, or used to be. Hmm? Some of the supplies are here. I think the dirt might be in the actual inside, but... So far I spent most of today and yesterday in bed. We went to Gosford Park on... was it Wednesday or Thursday? Today is Sunday. Yesterday was Saturday. So we went to Gosford Park on Friday, apparently. And one of the things for that is, I think that it was either part of the inspiration for, or at least where the writer for Gulliver's Travels spent a lot of time. So yeah, it was kind of like part of the inspiration for Gulliver's Travels or something. It was really cool. It didn't vlog like at all there. I took lots of footage, but I've noticed that's something that I do a lot of the time is I'll take a lot of footage that doesn't really have any of me in it, or Tim, or like any of like our actual like life and what's going on. So something I'm trying to get better at is just, you know, taking footage is fine, but I can participate in it too. So I need to try and like talk more, or like take more footage of myself, but I don't know. Anyways, Gosford Park was really nice. We ended up spending almost 4 hours walking around, which for both of us is a really big deal. And surprisingly, I guess both of us were pretty dosed up on painkillers, but surprisingly both of us haven't been too bad. And even like that day, like I expected, normally if I spent 4 hours walking around, and I was wearing probably not the best shoes for the job, normally I would expect to get really, really, really grumpy and be in a lot of pain and be really, really, really sore by the end of it, but I wasn't actually. I was really pretty good. So that was surprising, a good surprise. We took snacks, we took water, we took breaks, you know, but even doing all those things, usually I just would have been struggling by the end of it. But no, I've had some soreness, especially in my legs and everything, but it hasn't been too bad. And the biggest thing is most of this week I've been dealing with a lot of nerve pain in my, basically my face. In my like neck and in my jaw and in my teeth and my cheekbones, and at least I think it's nerve pain. It seems to be nerve pain. Basically it's just really, 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 really sharp pain that isn't affected or caused by anything like any actual physical like injury specifically, and doesn't get affected by most painkillers. So I'm assuming that's nerve pain. So I've been taking some nerve pain painkillers, but even those aren't really doing it anymore, so I don't know if it's just like echoes of the nerve pain or something, but I don't know. It's just kind of, and it's another one of those things that just makes me feel kind of helpless, a little bit sad, just being in a position where I'm in pain and I can't do anything about it, and it affects my ability to work or, you know, just exist. So I'm trying to just relax and not focus on those things and get sad. So I'm gonna try to do some drawing maybe, or do some work on the Patron revamp. I need to do a post and basically say that I'm closing the survey soon. I have a survey out for patrons to fill out, and basically I'm just gonna use that to kind of figure out what I'm gonna focus on, because I have a lot of ideas and a lot of plans and a lot of projects, but basically it'll be like, oh, okay, so like, are you interested in that at all? So I'll make that like a goal. Or are you not interested in that at all? So I'll just do that on the side when I can. Or, you know, is that something people want as a reward? You know, so it's that kind of survey. So I might do some drawing just to try and distract myself. I have been watching some vlogs and stuff. I'm watching CTFXC right now. And I'm gonna have some triangles. Triangles. That's what we call tortilla chips. We call them triangles. Just to try and settle my tummy, because I was fine and then I suddenly have some kind of like nausea and disrupted tummy, so it's just silly. Right now I have, I'm on painkillers and nerve painkillers. I have a lozenge in my mouth specifically for vocalists, that's really disgusting, but I don't even really notice the flavor anymore. So I'm taking something for my throat, I'm taking something for my nerve pain, I'm about to eat some plain salted tortilla chips to try and settle my tummy. I also, you can't see it obviously, duh, but I also put some TKO perfume on to try and help with my headache. And I'm drinking water and all these other things, but it's kind of silly when you think about it, just like all the little things that I'm doing, trying to deal with all the different kinds of pain. Oh yeah, and something, I'll probably do another clip of it later because you can't freaking see it. Yeah, you can't see it. You're not going to be able to see this on YouTube, even if I turn the light on, but I got this Vanillary Lush Solid perfume, and I don't have it on right now because I think that the little bit of nausea I have would probably make me not happy wearing this, but generally I've been putting this on a lot. I wanted to get this perfume like 4 or 5 years ago. I've been wanting it for a long time, but I never did because I thought it was too expensive, or, you know, like one of those things. But I saw one, someone was selling one on eBay for cheap, like an unused one, and I got it, and I've been wearing it pretty much every single day, applying it multiple times a day, and just loving it. So, like, this is one of those things that I need to make, like, a 1 minute happy about, which I haven't done a 1 minute happy video in like 2 weeks or something, but I don't know. Another one of those things that I don't know. Some people seem to really love those, and I think that in some ways it's really something positive, for me and for other people, but I also kind of feel like some people think it's just, you know, a bother or a waste of time, or, you know, I don't know. It was just, when I originally started it was just a way for me to be able to make a video that was short enough that wouldn't hurt my throat, and also like something that would possibly be like daily or consistent, so wouldn't go for like long periods of time without any kind of content from me. And then also it's like something positive and whatever else. But yeah, Vanillary. It's not specifically like, I mean, anyone who likes vanilla scents, you should try this. It's vanilla, tonka bean, and jasmine, I think. But just generally, I think it's really important. It's one of those things where it's like, I've been wanting this for years and years, and I never bought it. So I guess it makes it so that now it's more of a important, positive moment for me, so it's good that I didn't buy it then, but at the same time, it's like, if there's something you really want, or really need, or something that is a positive thing, you know, that's going to help you in your life, and like, just treat yourself. It's not, life's too short to deny yourself the small pleasures, because you need something to help you get through the day. And right now, this perfume is one of those things that's helping me get through the day. So, oh yeah, and then yesterday we were supposed to do a building event on the vanilla server, but we ended up swapping it because some of the community members couldn't make it. So we ended up doing some of the new building game, which has been changed a lot since it was first made like 2 years ago. But that was a lot of fun. And then we also did a bit of like Hypixel Minecraft minigame stuff, and that was a lot of fun too. But by the end of it, you know, I spent like 3 hours hanging out, and by the end of it I was just exhausted, and my throat was killing me, and I was just super tired, but it was like really fun and positive. So it's just another one of those things where it's like, I really enjoyed it, and I really had a lot of fun, but now I'm in really a lot of pain, and I have to recuperate from it, basically. So today we're supposed to have another event in 2 hours and 13 minutes or something like that. Now we're going to do some building on the vanilla server, which is funny because I keep saying vanilla and I'm like, oh, vanilla. I'm going to do some building and stuff on the vanilla server. But there is a yellow alert, something or other, severe weather warning for the area. So, so far today hasn't been too bad. There's been a lot of rain, but hopefully our internet doesn't like get knocked out, or our power doesn't get knocked out, and I can actually attend the event, even if I'm in a lot of pain and whatever else. Maybe it'll be really good, like, distraction for me, which might not talk too much. But anyways, yeah, I know I've just nattered on for like 10 minutes or something, but I'm trying to participate. more in the vlog. I'm trying to talk more. I'm trying to get more of my thoughts and feelings across. And more just my daily life stuff. I'm not very good at it, but I'm trying. Hopefully I'll be able to nail down all of the Patron revamp stuff soon. And then I think that will be really good because a lot of the stuff I have planned for that will include a lot more like community involvement and a lot more like creating stuff that the vlog and everything can participate in, so fingers crossed. I guess another good thing about Gosford Park was, well, and even the last week, I feel like this whole last week has been generally really positive for me. Like, I've felt pretty good emotionally, even though physically I have not felt very good. But I've also been putting on more makeup in the last couple days and just trying to feel good about myself. And it feels really self-centered, like posting all these pictures of myself and being like, look, I put on makeup, I feel pretty. Like, it feels really self-centered, but it's like at the same time, the reason I'm posting those things is because 99% of the time I hate myself and I think that I'm ugly and disgusting and garbage. So it's like, it is kind of self-centered, but like in a good way, and I don't know how other people, which I shouldn't care what other people think, but I don't know how other people perceive it. I don't know if they just perceive it as like, well, yeah, duh, like you're beautiful and you know it, and why are you friggin' rubbing it in our faces? It's like, no, I usually really don't like the way I look and feel really bad and feel really negative about myself, and today I feel positive and I feel like I am pretty and it makes me happy. So I try to share those moments. Also just because, you know, even within the same day sometimes I'll post like a tweet or like an Instagram picture and be like, oh my gosh, like I feel really pretty. You know, and maybe 3 hours later I could be like, nope, I'm a garbage human being and I hate myself and I'm worthless and why do I even bother trying? And Tim will be like, look, you posted this on Instagram 3 hours ago that you felt really pretty. Remember? You felt really good about yourself. And it kind of helps to be able to like reference back to some of those moments and be like, oh yeah, I did feel really good about myself. There's proof that I felt really good about myself. So, you know, just helps me remember that I don't always feel like garbage and that maybe I'm not actually garbage, you know?
Sorry, I'm all hopped up on pain medication right now. So if I'm extra like shaky or weird, that's why.